Hello friends. History of language we have done about 60 lectures. Together we have been engaging ourselves in the history of the language. Now we will see a very short introduction to the history of writing. That is interesting now, writing. So first of all, what is writing? Writing is a system of graphic marks. See, graph, like this. Some marks like this. This is writing, right? Graphic marks. So when you say today, it is graphic marks. Graph means writing, written marks. Graph, autograph, you know autograph. So what do you do? Auto means self. Auto rickshaw, self-moving. So autograph, self-writing. So graph means writing. Autograph, isn't it? Phonograph. So there is sound writing, phonograph. So graph means telegraph, distant writing. Tele means distant. Tele. That's Greek word meaning distant. Distant. No. Telephone, distant sound. Telegraph, distant writing. Far away place, the writing will go. So the telephone, distant. Television, distant vision. That means somewhere something is happening, we are seeing that here. So we are going to telegraph, autograph, yes, that is. So graph means writing. Science use graphic marks, written marks, that's all. Representing, what is writing? Writing is graphic marks. Graphic marks. That is written marks. Representing a unit of a specific language. Unit. Like, see the two units here. Cap and this one. It's 2 units. Again you have got 2 more units here. Inside there is what do you call that? Filler, where the ink is stored. And then you have the outer. So you have got a specific mass units of a specific language. For example, specific language. For example, you see ITS. This is a unit. The language is English. So this is graphic marks. Yes. And then you have ek, that is specific unit of Hindi. Ek, like that. Ek, do, like that. Come, C-O-M-E, come, specific unit. Isn't it? Like so what is writing? Writing is graphic marks. Graphic marks representing a unit of a specific language. Or any language for that matter. If you mean English, then English. Unit of English, like that. Simple. Now writing is man's principal technology. It's a technology. Writing is a technology. And it is used for what? Writing is used for lot of, you can see. Recording is one. Collecting, write down. The reporter goes to a particular place and he collects. Manipulating means editing. You can edit that place. Then he is storing. You can store file system. Retrieving means taking back. You store and then take back. See? Then communicating. Write letters. Email. Yes, that's what it is. Email. Disseminating means spreading. diffusing information. Oh, lot of things we can. Now very interesting, if you see, how did all this happen? Years and years and years and years ago. Isn't it? Like any other. You know, when we were studying in history of language, we saw Indo-European, 3500 BC something. So BCE, before Common Era. These days we don't say BC. BC means before Christ, but these days we don't say this, we say BCE. Means before Common Era. Before Common Era. Because otherwise, then era. ERA. Otherwise, maybe some religious significance before Christ. So that may be the reason, I don't know. So CA. CA, that is circa 3005, CA 3200 BC. That is period when humans started making graphic marks. CA means circa, that is Latin, circa. Circa means around. Circle, circle comes from this. Circle. Circle is like this. So around. Exact date we don't know. So we say circa 3200 BC. It means somewhere around 3200 BC writing began. That is humans started writing. This very important technology in storing information, disseminating information, communicating information, collecting information, editing information. So this, you know, when you attend a class, what do? You collect notes. How do you collect notes? By writing. Isn't it? Yeah, that's okay. I think simple thing for you. So circa 3200 BC. Now if you look at English alphabet, which is very familiar to you, you can see A. See, like this. What shape is this? Cone shape. Cone. Isn't it? Cone. See any cone shape. A. English A. Then O. English O. That is sphere. Sphere is a circle. Sphere shape. Sphere shape. Then L. English L. Small L. You write like this. That's all. If you put an arrow something like this, you don't put it, but if you put it, it will look, it's a wedge shape. Wedge means this is wedge. See? Tapering towards the ends. One end. Tapering towards one end. So if you, suppose you write L like this, small L is written like this. You want to decorate it a little now. Suppose you want to do it. You want to decorate it, then it will be something like this. No? Yes. If you decorate it, if you don't, so this is wedge shape, wedge. So you have, now you see in English we have got cone shape, you have sphere shape, you have wedge shape. Exact wedge is this one, this is wedge. One end you are tapering to one end, tapering, solid thing but tapering to one end, towards one end, any end, one end. This is you can see this, no? This is what do you call wedge, and then you have this cylinder like this, cylinder shape, cylinder shape, cylinder. And then jar shape. Jar, something like, see this, jar, 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 or you say ovoid, ovoid. See, that is exactly, I will show you. U, the English U, you see, huh? So this is like a jar. English U is like a jar. Right? Then cylinder. Cylinder shape you have. So part of the T cylinder, T. Or you can say L, A, B, C, D. C is circular. See, like circular shape. Sphere. And the cylinder you have, in English we have it, no? Cone, this is cone, this is sphere, this is wedge, this is cylinder, cylindric is a cylinder, and then this is ovoid, O-V-O-I-D, ovoid shape, or we say jar shape. This is, that's very interesting, no? Isn't it? And then what do you want next shape is ovoid shape, U, English U. Cylinder shape you have I. See, for example, capital I. Isn't it? Capital I. English. This is the basis of writing. Today also you are using this. See, English A, English O, sphere, cone, sphere, wedge, L, cylinder, cylindric shape. Not exactly, but I am. And then U is ovoid or jar. So this is how our great grandfathers and grandmothers started writing. And the same thing is even now. So once again I will show you. This is cone. Alright. Cone shape. Then this is O is cylindric shape. I is O is sphere, circle, no? Sphere. Looks like a sphere. S-P-H-E-R is sphere. This is cone. This is cylinder. Isn't it? Cylinder. And then this is you have a, what is the next one? The jar or ovoid, cylinder or ovoid. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Wedge, L, small L, with the decoration wedge shape. Can be this way also. Yes, wedge shape. Wedge. This is wedge. Or to be exact, this is wedge. This one is wedge shape. Yes. Can learn like this. Anyway, you can use. You understand? Simple. Now, actually, writing began like this. And this kind of writing, not A-I-O, U. A-I-O. Oh yeah. You see, when you are studying the articles, you memorize this now. Yes. So this is cylinder. This is jar shape. Okay. Now, what I am trying to tell you is 3200 BC. There's a place called Sumeria. Sumerians. You have heard of Sumerians. Sumerians are present-day Iraq. Iraqis, you say Iraq. Present-day Iraq is Sumerian. Ur. See, the race called Ur. Some people write it like this, Uruk. Or Ur. You have heard of, at least Old Testament, there is reference to Abraham. He belonged to the Ur race. Or you can say the Ur family, you can say Ur family. Civilization actually began in the world among the Urs. Ur. In Karnataka, you have got a group of people called Ur. Devaraj Ars. Ur means king. Ars means king. Araj. That means king. So Devaraj Ars, one of the chief ministers of Karnataka. Ars. So can be, the spelling is this one. U-R-S. Ars. So that is Ur, comes from Ur. Means kings. They are royal people. Abraham belonged to a royal clan. Royal clan is, or race, clan is better. Shorter is clan. What do we say in Hindi? Hindi maybe it is called Gotra. So Gotra. So here it is Ur. Now 3000 to CA, circa 3200 BCE writing. This is how this is how the proper historians might have made some excavations. It is as a result of this they conclude. So what happened is that during this period, the members of the Ur clan, in Sumeria is present Iraq. Listen, you know that among the Ur, there were rabbis. There was a very famous rabbi. His name was Hamun Rabbi. Rabbi means guru. Rabbi. Hamun Rabbi. This Hamun Rabbi's civil code is the basis of 10 commandments. 10 commandments. You should not kill, you should not steal, and so on. So it's the civil code of Hamun Rabbi. That is the basis, so to say. So you can imagine a civilization, as we understand today. Civilization means to be gentle, to love the poor people, empathy for the suffering people, all those things, no? And don't hurt others' feelings, be a gentleman and so on. So this idea of gentle, idea of love, idea of sympathy, etc., it originated among the Urs. They were as Ars king, royal. So Arajan, that is king. So here it is Ur. What I am trying to tell you is this, that this invention of writing took place among a very enlightened group of people. That is Sumerians. Sumerians who lived in Sumeria, that was present-day Iraq. Understand that? Yes. So that is the center of, we can say, center from where you have the civilization originated. Civilization as you understand today. There is love and all those things. So these were the people who first used cone, sphere, jar shape, wedge shape, etc. for representing ideas. You understand? Just as I told you, I just told you in English, you still use it. Every language you will find this. Either a cone shape or a sphere shape. See, for example, you can say. Just now I told you yak, no? Yak. See this. This is actually tapering with a bend here. There's a slight bend here. So tapering, so it is wedge. See, this wedge. Then a sphere you can see, no? See, U. You can see, no? Half circle. Half circle you can see. Even numerals you will see this. 8. You can write 8 like this. See, circle. This is the only way by which we can represent our ideas graphically. Either lines, straight lines, or circle, or sphere, so means both the same, or wedge shape, or jar shape. Understand that? You can see in Hindi also all kinds of shapes like this. So what I am trying to tell you is, when you consider history of writing, just when you were thinking about history of language, it was Indo-European, 3500 BC. Somewhere people, that is around Black Sea. People who lived somewhere around Black Sea. They were the first speakers of Indo-European, from which all the modern European languages originate. Hindi also. Our language also Hindi. From Prakrit is one form of, spoken form of Sanskrit. We have already done that. I have given about 60 lectures on the history of the English language. So they are the beginnings or origin of language, Indo-European, Southern and Kentum, or Western or Eastern, then Germanic group, from Germanic English, and English, how English was brought to England. Who are the first speakers of, what was the first language spoken in England? Celtic, not English. English actually was imported, so to say. Invading tribes, Anglo-Saxons, and all these things we have seen. Alright, so what I am trying to tell you is this, you understand? So, the only possible way, even now, even in the 20th century, there are other ways now, writing you can see. For you, people write like this. What is? For is for you. This is a brand new way of communicating. This is a totally, the forefathers, our forefathers never thought of communicating like this. But in the youngsters these days, you do like this. See? You say now, business, this, you say to is written like this. To me, you write like this. To me. Huh? That's a very interesting way of writing. So also, after some time, this may be the new type of or new way to write. Understand? Yes. So coming back to this. This is the latest. So when you see 3500 BC, so you find cone, you find sphere, you find wedge, like this. Wedge, you find cylinder, you find, and also you find what is the destination? Jar. Yes. So jar. This 3500 BCE circa. Circa means already I told you what is circa. Around. Yes. Around. Circle. Circa. Yes. So also around. You know the full form of etc. etc. That is Latin again. Et cetera. Cetera means rest. And the rest. That's the meaning. And the rest means the remaining. And the rest. Cetera. Et cetera has become etc. Now that is for general knowledge. Don't know digression today. No time for digression. So today, this internet age you have for you, which they have never thought of, but still you have got the jar here. Jar is here. To me, you have got the, you can see now this, there is M. How is it? It's circle. It's a circle, no? N, circle. Ing, circle. Circular, ing, circular. Phonetic script. So, the possible, what we can say, the possible shapes that human beings can think of are these basic shapes. So this is how writing began. And writing began in Sumeria. I think this is enough for introduction, otherwise you will get, because this is not a story, I am not telling a story that you will be so much interested in listening to. I think this is enough. I told you about writing today. What is writing? Writing is graphic science. Using graphic science, what is the importance of writing? The way this technology used to, probably the first technology used by humans for collecting information, storing information, retrieving information, manipulating information and disseminating information. That's what we are going to do also. Then I told you about English alphabet. English alphabet you will find these shapes. You have cone, sphere, then wedge, then cylinder and ovoid, or in jar-like shape. So you will find in English. If you look at this, you will say that this English alphabet. Is it something, some primitive type of English alphabet? Yes, correct. So it comes from here, right? And then we say that there is connection. And last point I told you is modern writing using numerals and an alphabet. So that is something you never, humans might have never thought of, say up to the 19th century or early 20th century. Now 21st century it has become so common. Okay, fine. So you people are more inventive than these people, our forefathers. So see you again tomorrow with another installment of the history of writing. Okay, till then bye, have a nice day.